Hey, welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber and I appreciate you being here. So today we're talking about getting a grip on self-doubt. So did you know that a whopping 85% of people have low self-esteem? It's amazing, right? I mean, I know it's a big issue, but this issue affects their personal and their professional lives, including their careers, their health, and their salaries. In other words, self-doubt and low self-esteem can keep you from reaching your peak potential. And this for sure seems more common amongst women. I mean, I work with a lot of women in my Avon business, and I see a lot of it in my business. And yes, I've experienced it from time to time. Working on my personal development, I've come a long ways. I really have, but personal development's a never-ending journey, right? It's like we're constantly learning. We're constantly trying to better ourselves. And we have ups and downs, just like anything else. You know, some days I feel real confident, other days I don't. So, but these feelings typically develop in childhood, and then they either get worse or they get better over time. And, self-doubt is essentially a fear. It's based on not being good enough. And that fear may need soothing from time to time. We all have that, right? I mean, are you someone who's plagued with self-doubt? If so, I have some tips to help boost your confidence and trust yourself more. So the first one, accept yourself. Self-doubt is part of being human. We feel it. We all feel it from time to time. I've worked with high-performing, high-achieving, confident people who essentially believe in themselves, and even they too doubt themselves from time to time. They may not let on that they do, and importantly, at least on a conscious level, they don't let it stop them from doing what they want. But still, the doubt is there. But you know what? That's really important to keep in mind, because even the most successful, the most confident people doubt themselves from time to time. They have that self-doubt. They think they're not good enough too, but they don't let it stop them from doing what it is that they want to accomplish. So do not think that you're alone in doubting yourself or that there's something fundamentally wrong with you, because there's not, right? Some people doubt themselves more than others, but it affects us all at one time or another. So what you want to do is embrace it and turn it into a strength. When used correctly, self-doubt actually can help you make better decisions instead of rushing things. So think of it as a tool that guides your actions and keeps you from making costly mistakes. Just make sure you don't overuse it, though, because self-doubt can also make you question your sanity and your decision-making abilities. The next one, know that you're not alone. Even the most successful people have doubts. Like I said, they often question their actions and they wonder what the right thing to do is. So focus on building your confidence and your self-esteem. You might never get rid of the doubts, but you can stop them from taking over your life if you choose to. Get the facts. Your doubts don't necessarily reflect the truth. Most of the time, they just mirror your fears and what's going on in here and in here. Right? Your emotional struggles and what's going on in your head. The doubts are just mirroring what's already in you. So think about what you have achieved. Think about your achievements and how hard you worked to get where you are today. Be proud of yourself and admire your capabilities. So whenever you're in doubt, get the facts straight. Research the problem in question, weigh the pros and cons, ask for a second opinion if you need to, but then just take that step and move forward. Acknowledge your strengths. So make a list of the things that you're really good at. Write down your skills and accomplishments. When other people praise you or give you a compliment, accept it from them gracefully and acknowledge your talent. Sometimes you have to just keep acknowledging your talent and you'll start to believe it, right? Celebrate your strengths every single day, because you have strengths. You have doubts and you have strengths. You have both, because that's what we are. We're human and we have both. So make positive affirmations and remind yourself how much you've come, how far you've come, and all the things you've accomplished so far. Don't allow yourself to always think of what you could have done better. I mean, obviously, it's always good to look back and say, what did I do right? What could I change? And how can I change that in the future? That's a good thing, but you don't want to be always thinking, oh, I didn't do good enough. What can I do better? That's not where you want to go. Right? There's a difference between actually looking at what you could change and worrying and freaking out about it, right? Choose your friends wisely. Negative people can drag you down even more and ruin your self-esteem. Nothing will ever be good enough for them. And so that's why it's so important to surround yourself with positive people who support you and listen to you without judgment. You know, those are the people you want around you. Define your values. Define your values and the values you live by day, right? Once you establish what's important to you and you know what your values are, you're going to have a more realistic perspective of the current situation. Focus on the things that drive your actions and are at the core of your beliefs. The big thing is overcoming self-doubt is like anything else. It's a lifelong process. It's a habit. It's personal growth. It's just how you grow every day, right? Is it going to be easy? No, it's not. It's a process. But the key is to work on it, getting better every day. So as long as you're working on it and you're growing, you're moving in the right direction. So stop questioning your own decisions. Don't waste time overanalyzing. Trust your actions and put your plans in motion. Work on getting to know what self-belief feels and looks like. That's something that's really important. If you know what it feels like and what it looks like, then you can reflect on the times when you felt self-confident and in control. What did that feel like? Try to recreate those feelings in your body the next time you need a confidence boost. And if you find it hard, think about what someone you admire would do. If you have someone that you look up to, how would they handle it? That always helps, right? The beauty is the more you gently edge outside of your comfort zone, the more you prove to yourself that you can do the scary thing, even when you have fear riding on your shoulder or in the passenger seat, even when that fear is with you, right? Because the more you do it, the more you get out of your comfort zone, the more you prove that you can do it. And then the more you're going to be, it'll be easier next time. Seriously. So, hey, now I'd love to hear from you. Do you struggle with self-doubt? What kinds of things help you deal with those kinds of feelings? What helps you to overcome them and get busy and get back to doing what you need to do? Please get down in the comments and share with us. I would love to hear your thoughts and your stories. So thank you, anyone who was on live with me. Thank you, anyone who's watching the replay. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.